He is your cousin through this branch of your family. Isn't that amazing?
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most surprising moments on Finding Your Roots, when celebrities learned they were distantly related to other famous figures.
That is amazing.
That is amazing.
Yeah. All right, Cousin Bernie.
Number 10, Melanie Linsky and Questlove. Actress Melanie Linsky and musician Questlove have both appeared on separate episodes of Finding Your Roots, but it was during Linsky's episode in season 11 that a surprising connection between the two was revealed.
We found a match for each of them. Evidence within their own chromosomes of distant cousins that they never knew they had.
She learned that she and Questlove are distant cousins linked by an identical DNA segment they both share. Linsky's reaction moved from shock to disbelief and ultimately excitement.
Really?
Yes. Questlove is 18% European.
And is related to me?
Though visibly stunned, she flipped the script by asking host Henry Louis Gates Jr. how he felt when he first discovered the connection.
I am very excited.
How about that?
How surprised were you when this was the outcome?
I couldn't believe it.
This is so amazing. He's such a sweet guy.
Considering her own quirky charm, it's not so surprising that she and the ever-delightful Questlove might be family. Number 9, Lewis Black and Mark Marin. Some familial discoveries on Finding Your Roots seem to come out of left field, but there are others that, while still surprising, just feel oddly fitting.
If we had his ideal family tree and yours, there'd be more than one person who would be the same, like a great-great-grandmother, great-great-grandfather. And we know that through DNA, because as the brothers say, DNA don't lie.
During his 2021 appearance on the show, comedian Lewis Black uncovered several hardships his ancestors endured. However, the biggest surprise of the episode came when he learned he was distantly related to fellow comic Mark Marin.
Your DNA cousin is your fellow stand-up comedian, Mark Marin.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
That's perfect. That's really funny.
Known for his appearances on late-night talk shows and his podcast WTF with Mark Marin, the connection between Marin and Black feels almost inevitable, considering both men have built careers out of their controlled rage. Black even joked about their shared temperament during a subsequent appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon.
I found out I'm related to Mark Marin. Tough relationship. One angry Jewish comic related to, another angry Jewish comic.
Number 8, RuPaul and Cory Booker. Merely looking at them, you can tell there's some resemblance between U.S. Senator Cory Booker and drag icon RuPaul. But as it turns out, their connection is more than just skin deep. When RuPaul appeared on season 6 of Finding Your Roots, host Henry Louis Gates Jr. revealed that he is DNA cousins with Booker.
You and Cory share a long stretch of identical DNA on your first chromosome.
He looks like my kid.
While he was momentarily surprised, RuPaul quickly acknowledged the striking resemblance they share. To RuPaul, the connection made sense, as Booker had always reminded him of another cousin.
Every time I've ever seen him, he reminds me of my cousin Eula.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, there's a good reason.
Yeah.
Because you're related.
How about that?
The following year, Booker leaned into the fabulous family tie by making a guest appearance on the season 13 finale of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Thank you, Cousin RuPaul. You all already know the rules. So I just want to say thank you. In life, we were not born to fit in. We were born to stand out.
Number 7, Billy Crudeup and Terry Cruz. On the surface, Hollywood actors Billy Crudeup and Terry Cruz seem to have little in common. They had never met, nor appeared together on screen when Crudeup took part in Finding Your Roots in 2023. During the episode, he discovered that he and Cruz share an identical stretch of DNA on their 16th chromosomes, making them distant cousins.
Get out of here.
Terry Cruz.
Are you kidding me?
Your DNA cousin is actor and former pro football player Terry Cruz.
Crudeup was thrilled by the news, but said his son William, who is a devoted fan of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, would be even more excited.
When he hears this, this will be by far the most exciting portion of this.
Apparently, after discovering this connection, both actors finally met for the first time and uncovered even more surprising similarities. They were born just 22 days apart, and the name Cruz was actually derived from Crudeup.
That's incredible. And the fact that the first of his name is Cruz, we now got the Cruz.
Number 6, John Lithgo and Henry Louis Gates Jr. Award-winning actor John Lithgo came on Finding Your Roots eager to explore his family tree, but he soon discovered that some of his distant relatives were not so distant after all.
A relative whose journey, made long ago, brought John and I closer together.
Host Henry Louis Gates Jr. revealed that Lithgo not only shares DNA with stars like Alec Baldwin, Clint Eastwood, and Sally Field, but is also related to Gates himself. Lithgo's jaw dropped to the floor, as did ours.
No. No.
Yes, we are related. I am 50% European.
Gates explained that their connection traces back to his own maternal ancestor who was English. Still overcome with emotion, Lithgo took a moment to process the news before reaching across the table and grabbing Gates's hands in pure joy.
What a fantastic ending. My brother.
Number 5, Viola Davis and Anita Hill.
You ready to meet your cousin?
Yes.
Please turn the page.
Anita Hill?
Anita Hill.
Oh my goodness.
One of these women made history as the first black actress to win an Emmy for lead actress in a drama series for playing a lawyer in How to Get Away with Murder. The other is an actual lawyer who rose to prominence after accusing then Supreme Court nominee Clarence Thomas of sexual harassment. Despite many challenges they faced, both women persevered and built remarkable careers for themselves. So it was fitting to learn they are actually related.
Viola and Anita share a long, identical stretch of DNA on their 9th chromosome, a sure sign of a shared ancestry.
In a 2023 episode of Finding Your Roots, Davis discovered that she and Hill are distant cousins, connected by a shared segment of DNA on their 9th chromosome. For Davis, the revelation felt right, as she had met Hill before and sensed a strong bond with her.
I knew she was a kindred spirit. Even when I met her, I'm like, you're a kindred spirit.
Number 4, Bill Maher and Bill O'Reilly.
Isn't that fascinating?
It is, and it just tells you what a great place America is, because we're about as opposite as you can possibly get.
TV personalities Bill Maher and Bill O'Reilly couldn't be more different. While Maher leans towards the liberal side of the political spectrum and is an outspoken atheist, O'Reilly is a staunch conservative with deep ties to Christian circles. Both men appeared on the same episode in 2016, and despite their many differences, they came to learn that they are actually distant cousins.
You and Bill O'Reilly share an identical stretch of DNA, and that means that you're distant cousins. And your ancestors were almost certainly Klansmen.
Certainly is.
Using DNA testing of their Y chromosomes, the show's researchers discovered that both men share a common male ancestor from the medieval kingdom of Brefna in Ireland. Only on Finding Your Roots can two men walk in as polar opposites and leave as family.
You're going to have to put him on 24-hour medical watch. This ruins his career. This destroys him.
Number 3, Glen Close and Princess Diana. Although she is considered Hollywood royalty, award-winning actor Glen Close had no idea she had actual royalty in her lineage. That is, until she came on Finding Your Roots in 2021. Close learned that she was a descendant of a man named John Strong, a 17th century Englishman who moved to the US at age 30.
He boarded a ship for the New World and ended up as one of the founding members of what became known as the First Church of Northampton, Massachusetts.
Through him, Close discovered she was distantly related to actor-director Clint Eastwood, as well as the late Princess Diana.
Really?
You are directly related to Princess Diana.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
As fate would have it, Close had actually met Diana in 1989, years before her untimely passing, when she was promoting a film in England. Close remembered their encounter fondly and couldn't help but note how much they resembled each other.
Did you have any idea that you were related to her?
No, but look at our hairstyles. They're very much alike.
Number 2, Larry David and Bernie Sanders.
People say to me, they talk about Larry David, and I say, he does a better Bernie Sanders than I do. Oh my God.
You couldn't have scripted a more surprising cousin reveal. Larry David and Bernie Sanders have built reputations in entirely different arenas. David is a comedian and and legendary TV producer, while Sanders is a longtime U.S. Senator. But dig a little deeper, and you'd find that they share quite a few similarities, both being Jewish men born in New York City in the 1940s. David has even impersonated Sanders multiple times on Saturday Night Live.
We're doomed! We need a revolution! Millions of people on the streets! And we gotta do something! And we gotta do it now!
Those parallels took on new meaning when the two appeared on the season 4 premiere of Finding Your Roots and discovered they are sixth cousins once removed.
What the hell?
You're kidding. Oh my God. That is unbelievable.
It was the most unexpected revelation that somehow made perfect sense.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Kevin Bacon and Kyra Sedgwick. One of the most unsettling revelations for any married couple would be discovering they're related. Actors Kevin Bacon and Kyra Sedgwick faced a version of this when they both appeared on the first season of Finding Your Roots.
Kevin Bacon and Kyra Sedgwick are two of the most respected actors in Hollywood. Not only because of their accomplished careers, but also because of their unusually long and happy partnership.
Married for over 30 years, the couple learned that they share a common ancestor, making them ninth cousins once removed. Quite interestingly, neither Bacon nor Sedgwick seemed particularly shocked by the revelation.
That is your ninth cousin once removed, and his name is Kevin Bacon.
Oy, Gavalta Schmalta. I knew it. I'm telling you, I knew this was going to happen.
Sedgwick had suspected a possible biological connection to Bacon and had already broken the news to him after learning the truth earlier.
Yeah, I knew this. She told me.
She cheated.
Well, she cheated, yeah.
She couldn't, she was so excited.
This is why we're still married, because you can never tell her to not tell me something.
Nonetheless, she managed to find solace in the fact that their connection was as remote as it gets. Have you ever gone digging into your ancestry? What celebrities would you like to find in your family tree? Let us know in the comments below.
I had this beautiful book, and it ends with a picture of Bill O'Reilly.
And we couldn't have made this up. We would have if we could have.